All right, here's my finished saw. It is a 1946 Ward's Power, P-O-W-R, Craft. And it's got a 1 horsepower motor on it, 220 volt. And what I did was I basically took it all apart, took the top off of it, polished the bottom down and primed it, and then painted it with a hammered bronze. I forget the exact color of it, but painted this black. Was missing a screw here. It was down in there, but it was kind of a different screw than this one, so I replaced it both with some Allen head screws there, make it look a little nicer. And I got rid of the square bolts and put regular bolts in there just to be able to crank down on them a little easier. Pretty cool little motor. It's got oil certs right there. You got to put oil in it from time to time, but it runs pretty good. This one still has a spring in it. This one doesn't. Double belt. Had to replace the pulley on the arbor side where the set screw goes in. It was cracked, so $16 on Amazon. Got it within 4 days, I think. And also had to replace the I went ahead and replaced the arbor bearings. Pretty uneventful. Stuck the arbor in the freezer, let it sit for a few hours, got it cold, and just stuck it back in there, and it went in really easy. And I've got an old 1/4 inch thick steel plate here inside. The only downfall is it is a 3/4 inch arbor, so blades will be more expensive, but it's okay. The one that's on there is very sharp. Polished the top down. I'm still going to put the badging back on it, and the cover shield up here, and the indicator plate to show what degree you are, but works super easy on the cranking it up and down. Super smooth. Cranks right up. I think it'll accept a 12-inch blade, but I think I've got a 10 in it now. And then obviously it just cranks right on over for a nice tilt. And cranked it back. You can see that's just butter. Got it bolted to the floor. It weighs somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 pounds. It is so heavy. A lot of the weight in that top. Anyway, super excited. Nicest saw I've had, even though it's a 1946 model. That's back when they made things. I believe it's the same saw as what's called a Dara James. If you'll look on the internet, the body styles are identical with those geometric shapes down there on the bottom, pyramids, as the Ward's Powercraft saws. And so I figured they just branded them differently. Anyway, came from actually a man named John Ward in Austin, Texas. I gave $250 for this saw, and really just need to clean it up. I mean, I cut some wood with it before I took it apart, but went ahead and replaced the bearings in it. It was pretty loud the first time I ran it. So anyway, super nice, and maybe an inspiration for somebody to rebuild it. There's only 4 bolts. Rebuild your own saw because there's only 4 bolts in the top and 4 bolts holding the trunnion and all that stuff down. Very simple to deal with. Lots of little settings and things on it I'm gonna mess with, but other than that, it is gonna work for me. Have the tops on here that are huge. They're aluminum. This is steel, and these down here are aluminum. There's 2. This was the to the left of the blade, and this was to the right of the blade, and that's actually behind it, and makes a nice big bed on top of it. And then there's the fence system that was on it, old fence system. I'm probably not going to use that. I've got a new Exacta fence over there that it's 52 inches or 54 inches, so we'll just use that. And just for reference, here's the plate. Ward's Powercraft Model 64 TDW 2270, and it is 9125C, factory number M724. Pretty cool old saw, and I've got lots of extra blades with it as well. I knew when I saw this that I wanted it. Belonged to a real craftsman, took care of his equipment. These are the things you want to get, and I've got it bolted to my floor already. This is where it's going to stay. So maybe when I pass from this world and go see my Savior, somebody else can enjoy it, my boys, somebody else. But hopefully we'll make lots of memories with this. And I got two new daughter-in-laws, so I'm fixing to get a son-in-law. So we may be making real memories within the next few years, if you know what I mean. Have a blessed day.